It's another great day on the bus conversion. So yesterday we got all of our windows cut out. If you haven't seen that yet, check out our previous video. Right now what I'm getting ready to do is cut out the fridge vent.
All right, I'm taking apart the dash. So we are gonna just unscrew all these little pieces, get them ready to be painted, and give it a facelift.
Okay, bye.
All right, so I've got the vent for the fridge cut in. So it'll go just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut in for our hot water heater as well, which will go right underneath. And this is basically the same format we've got in the Good News bus. It's worked good for us, and we're utilizing the space that's underneath the fridge for the hot water heater, which is like an exact fit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and these rails, because I'm gonna be filling these in and then we're gonna be painting it, finishing it, making it look nice. So I'm gonna just cut the rails down here at the same distance, just so it looks symmetrical. That is some thick steel. Look at that. So we're just continuing on paint prep around here and trying to get the bus completely ready. We don't want to start painting and be in the middle of it and be like, oh my gosh, we forgot this, because the paint that we're using is going to be it's a single stage paint, but you know, you mix a hardener in with it, and from what I understand, you have to paint and you just keep painting. So 5 gallons of paint I've got to put on this bus, and I can't stop. I just got to keep going and keep going and keep going until I'm done. Front of the bus here is fiberglass, and there was a crack right here. So what I've done here is I took some of my fiberglass resin, mixed my hardener with it, and then you know, soaked a fiberglass mat in it, and I've put it on here, and it's all dry now, and I'm gonna go ahead and sand it. Looks pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take some Bondo body filler and just go over this, fill in any of the little dips and grooves, and sand that off, and it should be good. right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm prepping the side here to reinstall the drip edge so that when we paint, the drip edge also gets painted. And the kids are gonna take the drip edge over to the hose and wash it down because they've been uninstalled for a while and they got kind of dirty. And I'm gonna continue just scraping off the old caulk on the side here and getting it ready to install.
All right, we're going to wash the drip edge.
Need some wood on a hot sunny day.
Probably didn't need to bring them all the way over here, but
So I just finished sanding the spot here where there was the crack of doom, and it looks like feels like it's good. I'm gonna get my primer and I'm just gonna spray over that and make sure it looks right. So before, there was a crack right here in the fiberglass of the front of the bus, and now it looks as good as new. I love Bondo. If you're gonna spend good money on putting a nice paint job on your project, make sure it's prepped right. Make sure you go around and find all the flaws and fix them, and that's what I'm trying to do. I probably won't get all of them, but most of them. You know, when you're driving down the highway at night and you see you know, the semi trucks going by and they're all really well lit up, they've got all their marker lights on. So I kind of wanted to do that with this, not maybe as extreme as I've seen some, but right now the marker lights that are on this bus, there's one there, there's one in the middle, and there's one at the very front. So what we're gonna do is we're replacing all the marker lights with LED marker lights made by Grody, the same brand. And I actually found the lights at a place called finditparts.com. Very reasonable. I think I paid like $8 a light or something like that. They have a number of different ones that look the same, and I thought I was gonna have to spend, you know, $30 or $40 or $20, but I was able to find just the LED light and then the cable that came with it. We're doing a whole row along here as well. So one will be here, which will be a red one like that. There will be one here, which we've already got our wire poked through. And then there will be another one up there. Then we've got one here and one up there. And then we will have one here and one up there. And then exactly the same thing on the other side. So that's kind of what we're working on right now, is drilling these out and pushing our wire through. So because we've got to poke a hole down through the foam, we've kind of developed a little system where we've got a short PVC pipe. We pop the hole down there, and then we push the wire down in through the pipe.
All right, so basically what I am doing is I have a piece of PVC pipe that has been sharpened on the end right here, and in order to get through the foam layer here, and then we feed the wire through it.
If Rush is going to have the top down, where would Seth go?
See it?
Pull it back up just a little. Hold on, wait. All right, got it. The last wire. This bus is gonna be lit up at night. I can't wait to see what it looks like.